Nothing says state visit like a blast of royal tradition, and this one delivered two standout moments: a grand inspection on the lawns of Windsor Castle and a private peek at treasures normally kept far from public eyes. Welcome to Royal Rundown, your place for all the royal news. The day opened with pure ceremony. King Charles III and Germany's President Frank-Walter Steinmeier stood before a guard of honor as the soldiers lined up in bright uniforms, straight-backed and stone-faced. A military band filled the air with the German national anthem, then God Save the King, that shows deep respect between nations. It was the kind of sound that makes an entire castle seem to stand taller. Then came the heart of the ritual, the inspection. King Charles led the president along the long rows of soldiers, every step slow and deliberate. The guard didn't move a muscle as the two leaders passed, one of the oldest and most symbolic gestures in royal diplomacy. Along the way, the king introduced the president to the officers of the guard, a polite but powerful moment that lets the visiting leader meet the people behind the uniforms. Once the inspection was done, the two men rejoined Queen Camilla and Elke Budenbender, ready for the next chapter, something far quieter but just as meaningful. Inside one of Windsor Castle's grand staterooms, a completely different kind of ceremony unfolded. Instead of marching soldiers, there were polished tables laid with rare maps, letters, photos, and centuries-old artifacts from the royal collection. These pieces were handpicked to highlight the deep and historic ties between Britain and Germany. Here, King Charles became a personal guide, leaning in close with his guests to explore the stories behind each treasure. Curators stood ready to add expert details, turning the room into a private museum tour meant for the guests only. It was cultural diplomacy at its softest and strongest, with the royal tradition outside, history and quiet connection inside. Together, the two moments showed not just respect, but a warm and genuine friendship between the two nations. For more royal updates, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Royal Rundown. Hit the bell icon so you never miss any royal news.